Right guys, we got the 23 plate Yaris hybrid 1.5 here. Just gonna do a quick video for you on a quick service. We're gonna do the plugs, 3 plugs there, start up screen wash, change the air filter there, and do a check over on the car, change the oil, and go from there. Right, so do the plugs nice and easy. 8mm. So you need 14mm spark plug socket, deep socket there. I cracked that one loose already. Get them undone. Obviously double check them with the new spark plugs they got here. This is Bosch ones, 96353. Really important when you're doing the spark plugs. I know you obviously give the reg to get the right spark plugs, but please make sure before fitting them that the length of it is exactly the same, not longer, because you're definitely the one that hitting your piston if you install the wrong spark plug. But that looks right to me, that looks good. So that's one. Torque setting I'll put in the description below for the spark plugs and for everything else as well. It also depends if you have got a wash on the spark plug or not. This ones have, as you can see there. Right, so that's that one done. Now just the same on the other two. Right, that's the other two. Get new ones in now. Don't drop them, follow them with your finger until they reach the bottom so you don't damage the tip. Right, put the coils back in. Don't forget to plug them in. Align them with the thread. That's the spark plugs done. Top up the screen wash. Check the brake fluid level. This has been done previously, so don't need to do it today. Let's top up the screen wash. Right, the air filter here, guys. 606. Sorry, SO696. Bosch one. 2 clips there. Push it out. Get the old one out. Compare it to the new one. Looks right to me. Slide them in. That's the air filter done. Now at this point I usually take the cap off and pull the dipstick out so I know that I'm changing oil. Just before I go up, sometimes you can see it from the bottom or not, it's hard to get the camera in there, but this is your coolant bottle here, so don't forget to double check. You can just see there the level, the full, so don't forget to double check to make sure that it is on full. If not, top it up. Toyotas, they're quite good. You got 10 mils. 1, 2, pull the tab. That cover comes off. You got the oil filter there, and you got the 40mm sun plug. You obviously got a washer. I do recommend putting a new washer on there. So you're gonna get something to drain the oil into, and then to undo the oil filter. Usually they're not too tight, so that's pretty good. I'm just gonna undo it now, drain everything, and then we install the new ones. Right, sun plug back on. Don't forget to torque it up. Now time for the oil filter. Don't forget you're gonna have oil coming out. That's the new oil filter, NF43261 from Napa, same as the one that's on there currently. I usually put a little bit of oil on the seal here. Right guys, so you can see the same oil filter, just make sure it matches obviously. So that's all good. Clean it all up. Right, usually on the oil filters it's enough. If you've got a strong hand, you can do them up. That'll be more than enough to keep it tight. So that's all good, but I usually like to fill up with oil, start up the car and double check for leaks anyway before you put any covers on. Alright, so a quick inspection on the vehicle, suspension components and all the brakes. See if you can find anything unusual. Depending if you're doing full or not, you take the wheels off. This is just intermediate service, but we are doing quite a few bits to it because of the mileage. So just have a quick look here. Grab hold of anti-roll bar links, give them a shake, see if there's any play. Right, obviously double check the tire pressures. They're usually 2.2 or 2.3. Right, on the inspection, have a look at the tire, have a look at the suspension, the bottom of the spring, if it's located correctly, the top as well, they're sitting correctly. Give it a shake, see if there's no play. Spin it to check for the wheel bearing and listen to it. I'll have a look at the tyre. As you can see, it's worn unevenly, one on the edge there and in the one as well. Got a tool here they use to measure the tyre, 2.5, 2.3. So that's quite low. So I'm going to be advising that. That's too low. Anti-roll bar link, the seals, they're all looking good, so that's not a problem. And the same on the ball joint there, it's not split. The CV bolt is good as well. Have a quick look on here as well for the truck rod end. That's all looking good. Right, if you're not taking the wheels off, you got this tool here with different measurements, 8mm. This is plastic, so it doesn't scratch the alloy. You can measure the pad thickness there, so it's 8mm, so that's pretty good. You sometimes can get to the inner ones as well, but yeah, no lip on the disc, that's looking good. Right, exactly the same on this side. Just go through the same procedure. Tire pressures, check everything. This tire is better, I've measured this tire already, so there's plenty of life left on it. That's all good. The same with suspension, it's all looking good, and brakes as well. Check the same at the back, jack it up. We've got 6mm there, so I can get that in there. Check the tires again. Have a look for any cuts, punches, bulges. It's definitely cracking, so this one's going to be advised as well. Check suspension, spring, shock absorber, any leaks. And again, give it a shake. Spin it, hold the spring to check for wheel bearing. Regarding the oil, you got 3.6 of 020. That's the service fill on them. Right, so jump in the car, stay up, and then obviously we have to reset the service light. Right, so you're going to stay up quickly to reset the service light. As well, run it for a while to check the oil level. And I'll show you in a second how to reset the service reminder on this car. Right, so I had the car running, just going to check for leaks. No leaks there, it's all looking good. At this point, you literally just put this back on. Put 10mm back in. And that's job done. Right, so after having the car running for a while, leave it standing for a bit and then clean the dipstick, dip it again and check the oil level. That looks pretty good. So that should be done. 3.6 to 3.8 litres of oil when you're doing the service. So that all looks good to me. Right, so to reset your service light, all you have to do is turn the ignition on, don't start the car. You have to use the buttons here. So we're going to go into settings, go down, vehicle settings, press and hold OK, oil maintenance, press and hold OK, reset data, OK, reset complete, go back, turn it off, stay up, and the service reset has been done. And that's the service done today. The only thing I would say you can do as well is the pollen filter, which is located behind the glove box, which is nice and easy to do. But obviously in this case the customer didn't want one. So that's how it's done. You got 9,999 miles to the next service. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.